Today we will be installing a new exhaust and removing the old one on a 2004 Raptor 660. I picked this quad up about a month ago for a pretty decent deal. It had been stored inside for its entire life and actually never registered before me, so it was barely ever ridden. These are the stock tires, if you can believe it. They still even have the little stubbies on the side of it 21 years later. So yeah, not much riding hours on this old girl. The stock exhaust is a little rusty, as you can tell. It doesn't look the greatest, so this is where we'll be starting our modifications. I'll be doing future videos to kind of take you guys through the process of transforming this Raptor into looking brand new. So today we will be installing the Big Gun EVO exhaust. This is a slip-on, so it's pretty easy to get off. Just to get it off, they will have these 3 bolts. So 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, and 1 bolt and band right there, kind of thing. And then it should just slip off, and you should be able to slip the new one on with the stock nuts even, and we'll be good to go. We'll be doing a before and after start off video just so you guys can really tell the difference and how it sounds. I noticed that YouTube didn't really have anything like this available, so I figured I would bring it to the table for guys that still like these older quads. Okay, now that we got all the bolts off and the little band, should just slide on out. Sometimes it needs a little wiggle. There. Old exhaust out and time for the new. So we're all finished up here. We got the old OEM exhaust off. Not in the greatest of shape. And took that old bracket off as well. This is what the new one looks like. It's looking pretty snazzy. I forgot to show earlier, but it does come with this little section of pipe here that you install onto the back of the exhaust, and then it just slips on there. Tighten everything up. Makes the quad look quite a bit newer. Looking good. Now we'll do a little sound test, just so you know, guys know what it sounds like, and we'll go from there. Hey guys, so I figured I'd just touch base with y'all after that last exhaust clip there. You could probably tell just as well as I that we're having a little bit of a backfiring issue. That'll be because the quad's running a little bit lean now that we've installed that new exhaust system. The Big Gun EVO is a much more free flow system opposed to that of the stock Yamaha exhaust. So in turn, with removing that exhaust, we will be able to make more power, but we have removed a lot of the back pressure that came with that stock exhaust. So there is a fix for that. We will be installing the Dynajet jet kit. This will allow us to have improved throttle response, hopefully crank a little bit more power out of that exhaust, and it will allow us to not run so lean. That is where the flames are coming from. I know it looks like a cool feature, but unfortunately it is not one that we can keep. If we were to do so, that would be a pretty catastrophic failure for the engine at some point. We would definitely be hunting for a new engine in the near future, so we would like to avoid that. So yeah, that will be our solution for that. It will hopefully be installed in the next week or so, and then we will be moving on to some future modifications on this channel. After we are done all the modifications to this quad, we will be putting it in a head-to-head battle against a Raptor 700. That is the newer fuel-injected versions of this quad, just to see if we could throw enough money into one of these older carbureted Raptor 660s to make it compare on a performance level or surpass. Who knows? We'll have to stay tuned to find out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this exhaust video today. I hope it can give you guys a little bit of a comparison if you guys are thinking of putting a aftermarket exhaust on your quad. One thing I will say about this exhaust is it is pretty loud. So if you're living in a more densely populated area, I would probably look for something else. If you're out on the farm or out in the countryside like myself, then go for it. You'll have a blast. I love it. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned for that. Other videos that we will have coming in the near future on this channel will pertain to Japanese cars. So that will be the JDM cars, Japanese domestic market cars. Those are cars that were only ever released in Japan. Sometimes it's full cars, sometimes it's just trim options and engine options, but it's all pretty interesting stuff, so be sure to stay tuned for that, guys. If you could please like, share, comment, and subscribe, that would be a huge help to the channel. Everything is self-funded at this moment in time, so if you guys could go ahead and do that, that would be a huge help in bringing you guys some more interesting content in the near future. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, again, and ciao for now.